Welcome back to the Lloyd and Matt Show, episode
50.
Episode 50. Big milestone right there.
You feel miles away now. It's fine. As long as it looks fine in camera.
It doesn't matter though if I'm a mile away or halfway around the world.
What's that from?
Fast
and Furious?
Yeah, you used to be a huge... You had a
I still am.
Yeah, but back in the day you had a Twitter account called Fast 6.
There is a Fast 6. Why would I make it?
No, it wasn't Fast 6.
No,
I think it was just...
Fast and Furious.
I think your
Lloyd.
at was just at I'm Fast.
I'm furious. Two things, guys. One.
Leave a
Why
like.
is it not focusing on my face? I can't find my face. There we go. Number one. We said we'd wear suits.
We did.
But we realised that if we wore suits and then posted the TikToks, people would just swipe past because they'd think we're some business bros.
Yeah, but unless we should have worn... Now thinking about it, we should have worn suits that are like goofy.
Well, like bought some new ones.
Like let it all hang loose, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And two,
I'm incredibly ill.
incredibly, Lloyd Boat came into my room this morning. Like,
Here's another lie, guys.
you did though.
Yeah.
Came in my room like,
Just don't even bother. We're moving on. Yeah, I'm incredibly ill. So if you hear me coughing, sniffing, splurting, squirting, just mind your own business. Okay?
It burps and squirts.
Oh my God.
How's your week been?
It's been good. I know what you're dying to talk about. Don't worry about it. Matthew Mosley. God, my voice is deep. Matthew Mosley went to a special place and now the floor is yours.
You just want me to talk.
Yeah, because I can't.
No, I went to the Maldives.
No way. Did you actually?
I went to
no
the
one would have
Maldives.
known either.
No, I mean, I uploaded a few Instagrams about it.
Not that many. Not as many as people are acting.
Yeah. Is it because, like, if I went to Spain, it's people go to Spain all the time, so people didn't really take. But it's because it was like the Maldives, people were like
Paying attention more.
It stuck out.
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking of, because I only posted
86 stories.
no on my close friends. I posted more close friends than I did actual stories.
And to be fair, it is the people on your close friends who are taking the piss then. Oh, did you go to Maldives, did you?
Well, no, it was fun. Do you know what really confused me about going to the Maldives?
What?
I didn't think...
Go on.
Am I allowed to say this?
I know what you're going to say. You didn't think that that is what the ethnicity of Maldivian people was?
Yeah, I'm going to the Maldives. I was confused about the ethnicity of the Maldivians.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
They're just divas. I'll call them divas from now on. Yeah, I expected them to be like, I don't know, try not to get cancelled. I'm thinking, what can I say?
No, this isn't even bad.
No.
Saying that you think, like, if you went to fucking, like, let's say you went to Sri Lanka, because it's near Sri Lanka in India.
Yeah.
If you went to Sri Lanka without never seeing a Sri Lankan person,
Yeah.
then you might be surprised what they look like if you've never seen it before. Like, you've never Googled Maldives people. So, like, how are you meant to...
No, I literally have, like... But then when I was there, I was like, this makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's so hot.
It was actually, like, I can't stress enough. It was so hot. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You would open the door like a crack. You know, in the UK, you open a door a crack and the whole room gets cold.
Yeah.
There, it's like you open the room a crack and within 30 seconds, the room's boiling.
Mm.
It's ridiculous, but it was so fun. Water villa. That's all I
You
can say.
You said it doesn't make any sense that when you open a window in England it gets cold, and then when you open a window in the Maldives it gets hot. How does that not make any sense?
It just does not.
It makes perfect sense. Open window in cold country, get cold. Open window in hot country, get hot. Science.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense how, like, there wasn't any, like, wind. Here it's like it's windy, so it's like it pushes through your window.
Mm.
It wasn't windy, so it was just like, woof. It was just like, it just felt like a waft.
Just in the air.
And
What percentage humidity is the Maldives?
It was around 90 the whole time.
Jesus.
So yeah, it was, and it's hot as well. So it's like
Hot and humid and sticky.
and that's the thing, because now my back is shredded.
It
Like,
is grim.
so I might put a picture up on the screen.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to put them through that? Your back looks like a cheese grater.
My back is shredded because I said to who I went with, I was like, we're only here a couple of days. I'm just not going to wear sun cream.
Oh my God. You're going to get cancer at 30. I'm not joking. You don't ever wear sun cream. You don't really burn that much, to be honest, normally.
This was the first time I burnt.
Yeah.
Properly burnt. I know you burn.
Bad. My fucking back.
But I was like, not going to wear any sun cream. We're only in a couple of days. If I burn, then like it'll turn into a nice brown.
Yeah.
But
and then you'll be brown bread.
I think like there was a sunbed on our like balcony area. Sat there for maybe 40 seconds. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is like the hottest thing in the world. So I got my factor 30 out. Non-waterproof factor 30.
Only 30?
Yeah.
Non-waterproof? So it comes off?
Yeah, and because it was so hot, you had to jump in the water
to cool down
as much as you can.
Carry on. I'm dying.
It's sickness. And yeah, it just came off. And then we went snorkeling. Saw stingrays. Got a good stingray on the old GoPro. A shark. Huge. Which I thought I'd be scared of. Swimming with sharkies.
And Sharky was there. Swimming with sharkies. Stingrays are more dangerous than the sharks you get out there, though. Aren't they? There's no great whites or nothing. There's tiger sharks. They're dangerous.
Yeah. I actually don't know the marine life off by heart, but
I think it's... I sent it you. What I thought it was.
Oh. Yeah, I think you did.
Like a reef something.
A black tip reef.
Black tip reef shark. Which they can't bite you or anything.
No. But the thing is, they're just ominous. They swim. But yeah, my back is just shredded. It was so fun. I want to go back. Because it was so cold in the UK.
Yeah.
Not in the Maldives.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And then being there, it just felt like a movie. Like a fairy tale.
And what's the longest you could spend there before you got bored? Do you think you'd ever get bored?
I think it depends on the person, so I'm not speaking for all humans here, but...
As if you are the spokesperson for everyone. As if people were thinking, oh shit, what he says here matters so much. Fuck. He can speak for us, fuck.
But I'm more of an
expedition maker.
Yeah, expedition maker. So it took 15 minutes to walk the whole island.
Is that it?
Yeah, from one side to the other.
And what about swimming around it? Did you ever do a lap?
Yeah, well, so our water villa was it goes off the island on water, obviously.
It's crazy.
And we snorkeled from our water villa to the other side of the island, and that took 2 hours because I'm not a very good swimmer.
Yeah. How shallow is it?
Well, what are we comparing it to? Our conversations late night?
Yeah.
Because that gets deep. No, it was... In some places it gets shallow. Because I remember sculling.
What's that?
Where you do that with your legs.
Mm-hmm. Why does everything have a name? That doesn't need a name.
Sculling like that.
Yeah.
And I remember being upright.
Yes.
I remember being upright and then going like that horizontal, and I just smacked my foot on a coral, broke the coral, thought I broke my foot. I actually screamed. I went, ah!
You always cut your feet, I swear. Everywhere you go.
It's because I'm barefoot all the time.
Yeah.
Why is that funny?
Because you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Well, on holiday, I guess, yeah. Well, you don't walk around barefoot. You wear sliders, no?
Even in this country, there was a couple of times last summer I just walked to Tesco's barefoot.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew you did that.
Well, yeah, because...
You look crazy person doing that.
Yeah, but I also was going... you want a blowjob? No, but being barefoot for at least an hour a day will cure heart attacks.
It is meant to do something like that.
Yeah.
And it probably feels liberating.
It's so liberating. Until someone just points at you and laughs. Just being prejudged.
I've got an agony uncle for you, which we haven't done in a while.
We actually haven't done them in a while.
A long while.
It's a long one.
No, I said a long while.
Oh, yeah.
But there are some long ones, yeah. We've got another update from like a previous person. A while ago on one of your episodes, I told you about how my friends would just talk about boys 24/7 and it was super annoying.
Yes.
You remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Well, I have an update for you. Me and my best friend of 14 years are now hanging out with 2 girls that we weren't that close with last year. My best friend, the one of 14 years, recently left her boyfriend that no one in my friend group liked, but now 2 of the girls in the group hang out with him all the time. So split up the group.
What?
It used to be 6 of us, and now it's me and my best friend, then the 2 girls that hang out with my best friend's ex, and then the 2 girls that are just chilling. But as it may all seem very bad, I don't hear about boys 24/7, so I guess that was a win.
Okay, but
But
now your other friend is going to message the channel saying, I'm in a group of 6. And 2 of the girls that are hanging around with my ex.
Yeah. Or the 2 that hang out with the ex will be like, I like this boy, but he dated my friend. Just get every person's point of view.
But at least they're not talking about guys.
Yeah, you got what you wanted.
Yeah. But at what cost?
Exactly, I was about to
Like,
say.
how much does that cost?
But I feel like a group of 6. Well, how often do you see a group of 6 girls as that are all friends? I think that's quite rare.
Yeah, you never see a big group of girls.
No.
Ever.
It's normally like 3.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
Because you always see groups of guys, like going everywhere. Like we went to the football the other day, and it was just guys all ages just singing with each other, which is
What football was this?
Pool Town.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it was like, 10, 14-year-olds, 10, 16-year-olds.
But you never, even on nights out, there's never like
A big group of
it
girls.
is just groups of 3.
Yeah.
So maybe you are really lucky that you got a group of 6 girls. But then that
6
could
girls.
be. Are we being stupid? Like maybe there is.
They probably are. Well, there definitely are big groups of girls, but it's just
you never really see
it's
many
rare.
females nowadays in general.
no.
Like I'm just looking on the
It's
road.
just men everywhere.
Are they hiding
Probably.
from the podcast bros? Why is that?
The
You never
finance
see
bros.
a group of 4+ girls ever.
No, I don't know. Do you think they struggle to get along more than boys do?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to be sexist with it.
I'm gonna be wild sexist. No, it's just the same old girls' holiday. Like, whenever there's a girls' holiday, they always end up arguing.
Is that a thing?
That's the thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
No, in my
Experience.
experience, in my experience, whenever there's a girls' holiday, the girl will be messaging me saying, "This has happened. This has happened. I don't know why she's done this, but when I'm with you, I'm like, see."
See what?
No, as in like, do you want to go in the sea?
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sunbathing. Okay,
Yeah.
but that's it.
It's very simple. There's not really much to argue about.
No, it's just dinner. Where'd you go for dinner? And it would just be like, someone will actually say, "Yeah, let's go here," and then everyone will just go, "Yeah, all right."
It's not. Yeah, it's just normally the first answer is just whoever speaks first.
Or it's just What do girls argue about though? Because if guys don't argue, then what do girls have to argue about?
I don't really know where they're going.
Yeah, but guys don't argue about that.
No, I know, but
He wanted to go to the football today.
yeah, yeah. Imagine if it was like that. I think they probably argue about where they're going or
It's
like who's taking too long to get ready.
yeah.
I don't really know. Maybe we're just stupid.
Maybe it's just us.
Really
I don't really wander out the
misogynistic.
flat much.
Hi guys.
Hello.
I always watch the pod. I'm from Italy,
Oh,
and I recently started a podcast with my friend, and I would like some suggestions for us beginner podcasters. I feel like the game's changed.
don't let anyone put you down. No, you gotta
Be brave.
strive through adversity.
Oh my god.
Big
It's
words.
just a podcast. It's not running a marathon. Yeah,
No.
don't let anyone bully you into thinking what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, unless it is wrong.
Yeah, unless it is like really bad. Then maybe listen.
The thing is, we said this before. You see podcasts on TikTok that get shredded to pieces,
All the comments like, why are you doing this?
and it's just like they're trying. They're
Yeah.
literally trying. I don't help. I always go on like a burner account
No, you
and
don't.
go
What?
stop.
A Lloyd Voucher hate page.
I do have a Lloyd Boucher hate page, to be fair
And I have a Matt Mosley hate page.
to that. But we got listeners in Italy.
That is crazy. Plan your topics ahead of time.
Yes.
So you know what you're going to speak about, and you can do some research and talk about what you want to talk about.
We said do research, and like the last 2 episodes ago, I was like, Primark shutting down.
Yeah.
Primark
To be fair, you did your research, just not 10 minutes before we started filming.
True. It was real. Primark was shutting down.
You got scammed.
Oh, I got scammed. Oh, I actually got scammed by fucking you, Les.
Wow, fake you, Les.
So I got a diesel. Ooh, lock me up.
He does have a diesel car.
Yeah, and I drive it everywhere in second gear just to burn it out. So you was ULEZ to Heathrow.
Explain ULEZ for those who don't know.
Ultra low emission zone. Why have I not done
W, middle and left.
But it's fucking ridiculous.
So it's basically in London, you can't drive. Your car has to fit a specific requirements to be allowed to drive, and then you have to pay if it doesn't.
10, 20 years ago, they were saying, oh, everyone drive a diesel. It's more energy efficient. You get a slap on the wrist now. £12.50 a day to drive in a ULEZ zone. So that's like Bristol.
Bristol's
London.
ULEZ?
Yeah, I had to pay £12.50 in ULEZ. ULEZ. Birmingham's ULEZ. I'm pretty sure like Manchester's got ULEZ, but... And then Oxford is ES. No.
Les. Low emission zone.
No, it's not low emission, it's no emission zone. Oxford's the first place in the world.
Yeah, but it's like 2 streets.
Yeah, and it's only like a couple hours a day as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise I can drive around there.
And no one drives down there anyway. There's nothing going on in that bit. Yeah,
buses,
exactly.
Yeah. But on Monday, drove to Heathrow. Oh, ULEZ. As soon as I get in the airport, I'll pay for that. I was on my own, so I was kind of like nervous.
Yeah.
And I had to get bits and bobs in duty free, like fags.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about it. And then when we were coming home, so this is 4 days after, I got reminded on the bus, did you pay ULEZ? I was like, oh, no, I'll pay it now. You can only pay ULEZ 3 days after you drove there that day. Otherwise, it goes from £12.50 to £180.
That's a joke.
So I was like...
That's literally a joke.
So I was like, might as well pay for today, because I'm driving today.
Yep.
So I paid for today, and it was £17.50. And I was like, hold on, that's weird. It says it's £12.50. But anyway, I was like, okay, I've paid for today, £12.50. Tee-hee-hee. I get home and I'm like, how can I not pay this fine? And I was just looking at everything, and then I was like, if I just call them up, maybe they could just help me. Yeah. I called them up and I was like, yeah, I was really late to the airport on Monday, which I was. As soon as I got home in England, I paid for it. Like, I went to go pay for it. Like, is there any way of reversing this? And they were like, you haven't paid for Thursday. And I was like, what? They're like, you haven't paid for Thursday or Monday. I was like, hey, what do you mean? And I was like, I've got a receipt. And the receipt was like from a third party app. And I was like, why is the UK government using Link to pay? So yeah, I've been hit with another fine. Then I got caught speeding.
Yeah, it's all gone wrong. This trip's become very expensive.
Yeah.
But you just Googled ULEZ. You didn't find the actual the right website.
There is about 1 million.
So you paid £17.50 once.
Yeah.
And then now you have to pay £180.
No, £192.50.
Okay, because of the £12.50.
Yeah.
Oh my god! When do you have to do that, or have you done it?
No, I'm hoping they don't send me a letter saying I have to.
What if it doubles?
No, it won't W. It won't W.
They won't W's in the chart.
No, it says I have to. Oh shit! They might have sent letters here, and I just haven't checked it.
Yeah, I would.
Wait. If I search online, pay for ULEZ, literally just about everywhere. I'm gonna say that again.
Pay.
If I type in on Google, pay for ULEZ, it comes up with sponsored posts.
Yep.
That aren't the one. It's like, oh, pay for the low emission, Pay for low emission. And then the fourth one down
Is the first one that's not an ad.
is the first one that's not an ad.
So that's normally the trust, like the one you'd go for.
Yeah, and like I just went on this one. That's what I did.
What's the website like name?
payules.londonules.uk. And that's just
that seems quite
it's legit.
Yeah.
And it look at all this shit. It says like, make sure you type in the wrong number plate. Make sure you have to do this, and it stops you from doing stuff. So it actually seems like it's a government thing because the government just want to waste your time.
Yeah.
So I was like, this has to be like, it's got all the info. It's got a contact us page.
Anything spelt wrong?
London spelled London. But I paid that.
Yeah. To some random. How much do you reckon that's a full-time job for someone?
Yeah, I think
their scamming
they are
website.
They are making because
More than actual ULEZ.
in fines, London alone is making 700k a day off ULEZ fines. 700k
Off fines, so off people that don't pay it.
just off fines.
Is our country just full of idiots then? How are they making 700k a day in fines? How do you not know about ULEZ if you're driving to London? No, but you knew about it. You knew about it. You just forgot.
Yeah, but that's just off fines.
Why didn't you add a reminder to your phone?
Where the fuck is this money going?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where the fuck is this? The roads are still shit.
Yeah.
Nothing is being built.
Nope. NHS is struggling.
Yeah. What the fuck? Build something. That's what I'd do.
Just build a building.
That's what I'd do if I was Prime Minister.
Just build stuff.
Build stuff!
What would you build? A wall between England and Wales.
Keep the sheep out.
Whoa. That is playground humour.
Who's editing this one?
Me.
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 Who's the best footballer in North? Me. Shall I stay in or?
Yeah, fuck it. That's not that
No,
bad.
it's just, come on, it's just, if you
That's
get
playground
offended by
humour,
that, then
yeah.
yours.
Welsh. It's playground humour.
It's playground
like
humour.
they probably, what do they call us? Weird teeth cunts or whatever.
Yeah. What
At
is it?
least that's cool. That's the Americans call us that.
What are the insults for English people? Yeah, okay, for Americans that's easy because it's like Tuesday. But what do the Welsh?
Say about the Brits.
Yeah, because...
What about the fucking English?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or what do the Scottish? Because the Scottish hate us.
The Scottish hate us.
So why would...
Everyone hates us.
I don't mind Scotland. Scotland.
Pardon? You don't mind Scotland?
Wait, hold on. I don't mind Scottish
Widows?
people that are our age.
Okay.
Anyone, if you're older... And Danny McCaskill's alright, I'll take him as well.
Who's Danny McCaskill?
Literally grew up on him, one of my idols.
Who is it?
I grew up on him.
Who's Danny McCaskill?
No, he's a bike rider.
What, like hairy bikers?
No,
what type
like
of bike rider?
for Red Bull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, like push bike or
Uh,
motorbike? Or?
yeah, like jump bike.
Okay.
Yeah. There was
That's the only Scottish person you like.
Andy Murray. Oh,
Yeah.
I cried.
Only when he wins.
Yeah, but I cried at an Andy Murray TikTok the other day.
Really?
Yeah, it was like the music, the emotion. It was him, his final serve to win Wimbledon. And
Did he win Wimbledon twice?
no, he got to the final and then the next year he won it.
Really? Did he only
Wait,
win it once?
I don't know, actually.
I felt like he did like
Wait.
14 and 16. No, maybe. He would have been like world number... Well, he was world number one at one part, but he would have been like world number one so much more
Yeah.
if he was in a different generation.
Yeah, true. But how good he was in his prime was ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
you had all these like...
He's competing with Federer, Nadal and Djokovic.
Yeah. Oh, he won Wimbledon twice.
What years?
Yes. 13, I remember that one. And then 16.
Yeah, I thought it was 14 and 16.
Yeah, I remember the Novak one. I don't remember the Milos Rakovic.
Which one was that? 16?
16, I
Yeah.
don't remember that. But yeah, he
He's
was a
G.
monster.
Yeah.
He just commanded the court. I do like tennis in the summer.
Yeah, everyone loves Wimbledon.
Wimbledon's really good.
We should go this year.
Yeah, how do you get tickets? If our manager's watching, sort us out.
Yeah, I think there's... Well, you can just buy them.
Yeah, but surely there's a way of us, the pros.
Pro tennis players.
No, do you
with
know
our
what-
Bournemouth membership.
Do you know what I'd really love to do?
What?
So, you know how football clubs have fan what are they called? Like where they have fans commentate over the game.
Yeah.
What's it called? Like just fan
interaction.
I would
fan zone.
Fan zone. That's it. I would love if Oxford United did a fan zone and we
commentated on.
We did all the home games.
That'd be so
that would be
fun.
so good.
I think we'd be good at it as well. I really do.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Holding the thing to your mouth, like I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah,
like the top bit that sits here.
Yeah,
not to Malik.
Not to Malik. Oh,
I wonder how many people get what we're on about when we say that.
Oh, it was huge. It was when Jamie Carragher said Kate Abdo isn't loyal live on TV.
Kate Abdo said, "I'm loyal, babes." And he went, "Not to Malik." And then just giggled whilst no one else laughed.
Yeah, Thierry Henry and Michael just looking at it. There's got to be a hint of truth to that, surely.
I don't know. I think it's just playground insults.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. We did great, I reckon.
Oh, if Oxford United, if anyone has any connection to Oxford United,
tell them we want to commentate the odd game.
Please. We've got 130k on Insta. We've got 700k on TikTok. It'd be great exposure for the club.
Yeah. Just let us commentate.
Please.
On... And let us stream the
Oxford
game.
United Burton, last game of the season.
Let us stream the game.
Well, we can't do that.
If it's not a 3 p.m. kickoff. Like, let us stream a Tuesday 7:45 on our TikTok with us, one camera on us commentating, and then the game, like GTA,
Perfect.
like half and half.
People would love that.
I reckon
Holy
so.
shit.
It'd be major, but I feel like everyone who does football talk would be like, well, why them?
Yeah, but what? Like, why not? It's
Exactly,
just a collab. Like, fucking... There's been the most like Lady Gaga and Polaroid.
What if I cheat on my cameras?
I like some of the Gaga songs.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just... it would just be a fun thing for Oxford United.
Yeah, I had a season ticket for 2 years. Pretty dedicated fan. I've been away as well. Where have I gone away? Wickham.
My first football game ever was away at the racecourse ground in Wrexham. Oxford United, Wrexham. What a day.
What league was that in? Conference?
Yeah. Oh, please, Oxford United, please. I've got an Oxford shirt.
You do have this year's Oxford shirt. With Greg Lee on the back.
I just love that. I love the whole team. So, yeah, if anyone at Oxford United
knows anything,
then please let us do it.
Just one game.
Oh, one game would be
just
sick.
Let us commentate one game. Not like instead of Peter Rose Brown. No. Not on Oxford BBC Radio Live. Whatever. None of that. Just like
us.
Just on like, just where we can send out the link to whoever wants to listen to us commentate. That
would be nuts. Up in the galleries with a coat on and a scarf.
Kick off. I want to do a summer game.
Yeah.
Like end of this season, we'll start up next. In the new ground. How long is it going to take for that ground to be built?
26/7, I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Nah, surely not. That's
what, 26/7 BC?
6/7.
I want you to answer these GCSE Maths foundation paper questions.
I got 100% when I did it.
Work out 35 squared.
35 squared? This is a foundation paper.
And show me your workings out.
Okay, so 35 squared. That's they're asking 15-year-olds to do this.
Do you remember how to do?
Of course I know how to do it. Okay, so 30. This is how I do it. 30 times 30.
Do you not remember the method?
Wait, what? You're scaring me now. You're worried.
There's like a method to do this.
To the madness.
But you do it your way. 35
squared equals... What I would do... Oh my god, what does squared mean again? Oh no.
What do you think it means?
Times by itself.
Yeah.
So I would split that up.
Yeah. Well, I'm not expecting you to just fucking do it in your head.
Well, hold on. I reckon I could do it in my head.
Okay.
35 squared. 75,000.
No. Jesus Christ, that was not your actual answer.
No.
Was that your actual answer? You fucking joking me.
So I would go 30 times 30.
Don't look for me like I'm your mum at a playground looking for approval.
and then I do 5 times 5. And I just got to work these bitches out. 5 times 5, 25.
I'm going to help you.
What?
There's some more you need to do than just 30 times 30 and 5 times 5. Do you not remember the method? The box method. Come on, draw that fucking box. Whoa. Pause.
Wait, why would you need to do the box method on this?
Because
Wait,
it's
what?
35 times 35.
Okay. Because this is what I got at the moment.
25.
Okay, the box method.
Yeah.
That seriously asking 15-year-olds to do this?
You're not 15 when you take your GCSE exams, are you?
Yeah, you were.
Oh, you could. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
That's unfair, though.
How?
Because some others were 16. They were born earlier, so they had 8 more months to gain wisdom.
You're not doing 35 squared when he's 7 months old.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so 30, 5, 35.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Come on, easy now. This is question 1 of 7, by the way. So
what?
We might be here until June.
Oh, wait, do you have to times them or plus them?
You told me at the start what 35 squared was.
Okay. So I'm going to times them. 30 times 30. That seems really high for this number to be. But and I have to plus all them numbers up.
Yes.
Okay, so is it 925?
No.
That's how I've got it though.
Why is 30 times 30 600? 3 times 3 is 6.
Yeah.
What's 10 lots of 3? What's 10 lots of 30? 300. So what's 30 lots of 30? If 10 lots is 300.
This is actually confusing me. Wait, the other one's right.
Yeah, the other one's right.
Okay. So wait.
What's 3 times 3?
6. 9. Oh
my God.
Wow.
9.
That's really
so
bad.
Just.
So it's 9 instead.
And then. So.
Okay, I would have failed that one.
There goes your 100%.
I would have put 75k. So what? 9. So it's 1, 2, 2, 5.
1, 2, 2, 5. Correct.
Come on, 1 out of 7. I'm going to put that in the corner.
What is 325 grams?
Wait. 325 grams.
In kilograms.
This sounds like a trick question.
It's not. Just write 325 grams in kilograms. Please get this right. Yeah.
Come on. Let's go. I was shitting myself.
Carla needs to fill her car with diesel. She sees the price of diesel in a service station. 160p per litre.
Wait. 160p per litre.
Write the price of diesel in pounds.
What?
If it's 160p per litre,
yeah.
How much is it in pounds per litre? Don't overthink.
£1.60.
Yeah. Why are you overthinking?
Because I thought a pound was 60p.
Yeah. And an hour is 100 minutes. Carla needs to buy 30 litres of diesel. She has £40. So write 30 litres.
Wait. What? So it's £1.60 a litre.
Yep. And she needs 30 litres.
30 litres.
She has £40.
She has £40.
Does she have enough money to buy 30 litres of diesel?
No.
Why?
Because 30 times 160
Is?
more than £40.
Okay. Correct. But I need you to tell me...
That's all you're getting?
I need you to tell me the answer.
No, but that's what I do at the petrol station. I can just look and it works. It's like I'm that intelligent that it just appears.
Yeah, but your brain must do something subconsciously to know that it's wrong. So do your workings out.
Well, it would be 16 times 3 in my head. That's what I'd be doing.
Well, that would work.
Okay.
Which is what? There's no way you can't just
58.
do that. Close, but not.
Really?
It's 48. £48.
Oh, okay.
Kira wants to be an apprentice. She wants to apply to the company that has the greatest number of apprentices. Company A, so there's two, A and B. Company A has 80 employees and 20% of them are apprentices.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Company B has 300 employees
Yep.
and 5% of them are apprentices.
Okay.
Which company has the greater number of apprentices?
Got you. So what I would do in this situation is work out 20% of 80 and then 5% of 300.
That is what everyone would do.
Okay, so they've got 8. And then they've got see, I don't like that you're looking at me. I don't like you looking at me like that.
I'll look away.
Okay. So they're 8. They've got 8. And they've got 15. So the one with the most is B.
Incorrect.
What?
20% of 80 is not 8. That's 10% of 80. You need to then double it.
See, how the fuck, and I mean this, how the fuck did I get 10% of 80 is 4?
It's literally 80 divided by 10 can only be...
See, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Fuck. But you did the right workings out then by doing 10%
where did I get,
double
where the
it.
fuck did I get, how the fuck did I...
I don't know.
What? How did I get 4? I literally doubled it. I was like, 10% of 8 is 4. Double it, 8. So that, okay, wait, let me work that out again. 16. And I'm going to make sure I got this right. 10% of 300 is 30. Divided by 2 is 15.
Yeah.
So now my answer's changed. It's to A.
Correct. Eventually.
How the fuck did I get... That's worried me.
That is worrying.
But I am dyslexic.
Does that count with numbers?
Well, normally I'm like fucking autistic with numbers. Whenever we play Rummy Cub in my family...
What is that?
Oh my God, I will beat your ass at Rummy Cub.
I've never played it, so...
One of the best number games in the world. And I can see all the equations in my head. Like all of it. And I always win.
Okay, I'll play you at it.
Yeah, well, it's not a two-person game. You need like 4.
Okay, we'll link up with some other Rummy Cup players. I want you to write this number in words.
But I can't spell.
Spellings won't matter as long as it makes sense. Okay, so the numbers are 1, 1, 9, and 5. And I want you to write that in words.
I can't spell that.
Spellings don't matter as long as...
Okay.
Okay.
I like subconsciously for 5 I just put the number 5.
So you wrote the rest in words and then put 5.
Okay.
Yeah. That is not... That's got to be a piss take.
1,000.
Yeah, but you put 1,000.
1,000. There we go. Is that how you spell 1,000?
Kind of. Almost. I'll accept it.
1,195.
Yeah. That's not even 90. That's like Germans shouting no. 9. And you wouldn't have to put the and, but
that's how you would say it.
I reckon they might give it you if they felt bad for you.
But that's how you say it. 1,100 and...
Yeah, but you don't have to. No. Well, we had that. It's actually said 1,195.
That's fucking crazy.
3 friends will drive a total distance of 1,225.3 kilometers. They will share the driving equally. They estimate each person will drive 295 kilometers. Use estimation to work out if each person will drive 295. You must show you're working.
And there's 3 of them. Do I have to do this one?
Yes. So 1,225.3.
Yeah.
3 drivers.
Yeah.
So it's a division question.
Well, where are they going?
That doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, it does.
It says estimation. So it's kind of just like a guess and then work it out after I guess. So do you think they're right or do you think they're wrong?
I think they got to drive more.
Yeah.
Do I have to work out how much more?
Just give me a rough, without writing anything down, give me a rough guess how much you think they have to drive.
What, altogether?
No, each. I've given you how much they have to drive altogether.
Oh. So what's the 295 for?
Yeah, well, it's whether it's more or less than that.
Oh, right.
which is you got correct. Do you think
Yeah.
it's more?
Okay.
So how much do you think it is?
I think it's going to be like 380-ish.
Kind of close. Yeah. It was 408 point.
Yeah, because in my head that looks like 12.
Yeah. So it'd be 400.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
So you know it was 12, and then you divided that by 3 and got less than 4. But you were close.
Yeah.
408.43.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I would see on the paper I would have put way more.
Yeah. You were correct.
I was in spirit. I was there. I want you to guess the meaning of these slang words.
Okay, let's go.
Tretch.
Oh my god. I think that means treachery. You've committed a sin, or you've opposed a friend.
Kind of.
Yeah?
It's just treacherous.
Okay.
That's mad tretch.
Why does everything need to be shortened?
Okay. Chuggy.
Oh my god.
You can use it in a sentence.
Well, I can't because I have no idea what it is.
No, you can say, can I use it? Can you give me a sentence?
Give me a sentence with the use of the word chuggy.
My friend told me to change out my favourite pair of jeans because they were chuggy.
Just messed up, like done, finished, like ripped.
Kind of. It's just the opposite of trendy.
Okay.
Like if someone was wearing skinny jeans in 2024, that's bare chuggy.
Yeah, bad chuggy.
Bricks.
Oh my god.
Something's bricks.
Something's bricks.
Uh,
Is it the new slang for like peng and leng?
no.
It's now bricks.
It's bricks outside.
Cold.
Yes!
Is it?
Yes, it's cold.
Why bricks?
I don't know.
Who makes this shit up?
Salvo.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
That fry up was salvo.
Okay, like, yeah, that's peng or unreal.
Yeah, delicious.
Delicious. Salvo. Does that mean like you're salivating at the mouth or something?
Oh, there you were. Ooh. Based.
Yeah, that means you agree with someone.
Yeah, it actually does. See, I didn't know that. It's when you agree with someone or you want to recognize someone for being themselves online.
Yeah, I used to think it meant skill-based matchmaking.
That's what I thought.
Like if someone's stupid, you just say based. But no, it means, yeah, I agree with your opinion.
Messy. It's about what a why. If someone's messy.
Loves drama. Always gets in fights. Just texts loads of people.
You pretty much, to be fair. That's kind of good. It's someone that runs their mouth too much and tells people your business.
Yeah. She's messy.
She messy hole.
Oh, you can't say that.
This is for texting.
Yep.
But it's I-Y... No, sorry. Yeah, Y. It's on my screen. Why am I questioning that? I-Y-K-Y-K.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
Come on.
Slay.
If you know, you know.
The plot.
Yeah, everyone knows what that means. Just means do it, like just do something for the plot. Like
you can't use
like
the example.
just do it because like it adds to your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah, boy.
What does FR mean?
For real.
Yo.
Do you think I'm like 98 years old or some shit?
Listen, okay. What does scran mean?
Food, eat.
It's too easy for you.
It's too easy. You know where I'm from.
I'm from the trenches of Oxfordshire.
You know what I'm about.
Cheating or not cheating?
Let's flippin' go.
Your partner hides texts from somebody else.
Cheating.
What, even if they're trying to arrange like a trip to Thailand?
Well, yeah, that's the flippin' exception. That is the only exception, is if they're trying to plan a party.
But you just said it was cheating.
Yeah, but then you can get back together. Surprise!
Kisses a girl on the cheek.
Depends who, I guess. Because if you got married, I would kiss the wife on the cheek. I don't know, actually. Is that weird?
No,
like,
I don't think it's weird.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
I don't think it's weird.
You don't
if
actually
you know
kiss them on the cheek when you do that, though, do you?
No,
you just
sort of
cheek to cheek.
Yeah, give them a bit of fucking rub, like little. Give them a bit of scratch.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Because where I'm from, that's like.
We're from the same place.
Okay. Sending other girls TikToks.
No, not if they're your friends. That's not cheating.
No.
Unless it's like, this could be us. Like,
Yeah.
that's a bit... Oh.
That's what I do.
Really?
Send this to the prettiest girl you know. Highlight all of them.
Group chat on TikTok. I need to create that.
No, because every time I send multiple posts, not this one,
Yeah.
but every time I'm scared it will go into a group.
Yeah, create one big group.
They hide their phone password from you. Ooh. He's stumped.
That is a difficult one because, like, why are they hiding it? But then if you're... Some people will use, like, oh, well, like, I'm my own person. I need to have privacy. Like, why do you want to search for... Everyone just argues, why do you want to search for my phone? Why are you hiding something? Like, it's like chicken and the egg.
Exactly.
So I'd say 50-50. I think half the people who do that cheat and half of them just aren't, like... It's same as location.
Yeah.
Half the people don't.
But I use the location. Like if I want an argument and I want to end the relationship, I'll turn the location off and be like, "You don't trust me." What is it? You don't trust me nowadays?
You're toxic.
Not mentioning to your girlfriend when someone's flirted with you.
Yeah, I'd say that's cheating. No, because if someone's flirted with you, depends how much, like, what happens back, I guess. If someone comes up to you and says, "You're beautiful," and you just go, "Oh, thanks," and just walk away, and that's the only... I think you still should say, to be honest.
See, I did say that at the start when I was with my ex.
Yeah.
Then I just stopped because it was always my fault.
Yeah.
If someone flirted with me and I wasn't allowed out of the house, I was chained to the bed. Not like that.
Yeah.
He has an argument or a problem and he tells his girl best friend before your girlfriend.
Cheating.
Really?
Yeah. Why does he... What? Who does that? Your girlfriend should be your girl best friend. That should be your first port of call.
Love bombed or genuine?
What is love bombing?
Love bombing is where the predator or the narcissist will study you and your Instagram or whatever, and whatever you like, they'll convert themselves to so you like them.
Okay. Bit weird.
So it's basically like early signs you're dating a narcissist that will basically control you.
Okay. Hit me with them.
They purposely overwhelm you with attention.
I don't think that's love bombing. Overwhelming someone... Oh, well, overwhelming might be a bit too much, but just showing attention to someone is not love bombing.
Ooh, Lloyd's a narcissist.
Just showing attention to someone. Jesus, can't do anything these days.
Okay. They share deep meaning... They share deep personal meaning stories with you quite fast into talking with you.
Maybe love bombing, actually.
Oh, I think that is.
Trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so broken and you should love me.
Yeah. Before, when I was younger, I was always like, oh, I need to look after you, baby girl.
Yeah.
But now I'm literally like, go. They text you every day, all day.
That's not love bombing. Wait, is this like at the very start?
A couple weeks in.
I think if people at the very start don't do slow replies, then they're love bombing. If they reply like within 2 minutes and you've just met them, every time you text them, they always read it straight away, then they're not cool.
That's a good one. They want commitment from you very early on.
No, I don't think that's love bombing. I think if you want to start a relationship off right, then it's not that bad to establish what you are.
Okay, let's say 2-3 weeks in, and she's like, can you come to my grand's birthday and meet my whole family?
3 weeks in.
3 weeks in.
That could be love bombing.
Because I don't like that.
That is a bit early.
That just, to me, that's really early.
Yeah, like, but I barely know you, let alone
exactly
meeting your whole family. Trying to trap me, can't leave.
Apparently, if you're dating someone and within the first month you say to yourself, this feels good, this feels too good to be true, it's because you've been love bombed and you don't even know it.
Really?
Yeah.
But sometimes it might feel too good to be true if you've never met someone who's actually fucking nice.
What do you want to comment?
I want to comment blue whiteboard.
Blue what? But a blue whiteboard.
Blue whiteboard. Blue whiteboard. Thank you so much for watching this episode and somehow all the 49 others we've made before this one. Don't know how we've got to 50, but leave a like, subscribe, comment, 5 stars on Spotify, do all the good stuff, and we'll see you in episode 51. Keep the show rolling.
Oh.